Happy Miracle Monday, and for those of you who are new to Miracle Mondays, my name is Dawn Petalino, and I am a transformational coach, and I help women going through transitions. And Miracle Monday is where I offer you some tips and some tools, but most importantly, some truths to help bring more miracles and love into your life. And today's is a little bit of a paradox. Today's truth is slowing down to get more done. Now, this feels very backwards in our own mind because we think whenever we have our list to do, everything feels very urgent and we want to speed up, and we get into this time frame, this mentality of, okay, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. And so we keep going, right? Okay. But then we're so burned out by the end of the day that we start grabbing for things, anything to kind of fill us up, because we've just given out all this energy throughout the day. We're irritable, we're unreasonable, we're hungry, we're tired, we're just not that very happy. But there's a different way of doing things. And the idea behind slowing down to get more done has to do with the trust in the moment. See, what we're working towards, what we're training ourselves is to trust in the truth that when we are present, we can hear the guidance in the moment and listen to what the heart is directing us to do. So what this means is, in the moment, when your mind's really going, you have to take a deep breath. And you have to get yourself present. That's number one. You have to catch yourself when you're starting to spin and get yourself present. And so what I do is I like to just notice my surroundings. I put my attention on birds, on the sounds around me, on my body, intentionally noticing, this is the feel of my feet on the floor. This is the feel of my hands in my lap. And you get in your body. And you take that deep breath and you calm it down. And again, it's knowing, at least intellectually understanding, that in this moment, that the only way I am going to build up, or I wouldn't say build up, the only way I am going to receive information and energy is to be totally present in this moment and not into some future moment, which is what happens when we go on our, task spinning list. So whenever we are present and we're calming down, we are so just focused in this moment that we actually become conduits for what this moment wants to bring us. And this is where we can follow the Course in Miracles, which it just says that present confidence leads the way. So that there's no response, there's no anything that you need to do. It's the present confidence leads the way to the perfect response. So that's what we're training ourselves to do, to be present and just trusting that the response that will be needed right now will be given. The Course of Love makes a differentiation between responsibility and response. And it says responsibility is whenever we sense that there's an obligation or a demanded response based on our interpretation and opinion. Versus a response is to be in the experience of the moment and to understand and receive and know, well, this is what's appropriate right here. So it's trusting. And when you tap into the greater energy within you, the things that need to get done will get done. The things that don't need to get done weren't that important today. And we trust that. Whatever feels that it's bringing, that it's, I would say maybe most urgent on your list, whatever feels like, that feels really important to me today, then you focus on that. Rather than 20 things, you look at what's reasonable, what's realistic, and let me put myself fully in the moment of doing that. And that's when those serendipitous things start to happen in our lives, because now we're in the flow of love. We're in the flow of our heart, and we're in the flow of being present versus in our mind into some future. So, your Miracle Monday tip and tool for today is to slow down in order to get more done. When you slow down, when you pull yourself back into the present through the ways that we suggested, then you will be able to not only hear your heart and the proper response, but whatever needs to get done will get done. You withdraw your own judgment of it, and you put yourself in the flow of a much greater force and energy, and you walk away not depleted, but energized and fulfilled. Happy Miracle Monday. You can read more about this in my blog titled the same thing, Slowing Down to Get More Done, and at www.donpetalino.com. And I invite you to like this page and share it if this video was helpful to you, or if you think it might be helpful to someone you know. Have a miraculous Monday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.